French and or wild. This week I'm taking a little look at the old album, which is now over 75 years old, which is from Face to Face, and the name of the album, Don't Turn Away. Let's take a look at it now. This is the Fat Wreck version of this, not the Doctor Strange version, which came out before it. So here we have a large empty space, and the empty space which resumes at the side. But in this slither, which is carefully designed so that you can cut it out and use it as a bookmark if you need in a giant book, we can see that there's a very sad, lonely person sitting precariously and dangerously underneath this ladder, which I hope doesn't suddenly shift down and squash his bad balls. And that's about all I have to say about the front cover of it. Now I'd like to look at the back, but I'm afraid I'm being told to don't turn away, so I can't turn away from it, except if I try. And on the reverse, the continuation of the red colour, there's a photograph of the band in action. And the track listings here, side 1 and side 2. I can't be bothered to count how many tracks there are, probably around 12 or so. Address, postcode, blah blah blah. So inside there is a very good insert which is double-sided, albeit glossy and flimsy. I saw a different flimsy thing last week. It was very flimsy, but it's not pertinent to this story, so I'm not going to talk about it. And on the other side we have a couple of band pictures and other shit like that. That's great news. This is the record, which is housed within a traditional white paper sleeve, as is expected, and the record pointable like a poison pen letter to your worst enemy. So the actual label, fairly basic, but fine. It has a track listing on it and the names and the side. That's all you could want, although it does lack the information of what speed to run it on. So I might put it on my rotary spinning turner and make an incredibly bad choice and put it on the wrong speed. Although I'm just going to assume it's 33. I'm going to give it a listen to now to see if it wets my whistle, strokes my nose, combs my hair, and elaborates my chin. Now that's a very decent 1990s sound. Not exactly the kind of music I listen to too much nowadays, but a very good melodic hardcore style which I'd expect from the early Fat Wreck bands, such as Face to Face, etc, etc. It's a shame they didn't have more of their early releases on Fat Records, but there we go. They decided to scarper, they decided to follow the sniff of money and go elsewhere. That's probably not true, but that's what happened. It's a very nice purple, isn't it? If you can only listen to one side, if you've only got enough money to afford one side of the record, I go for side 1 because it has Disconnected, it has You've Done Nothing, it has some classic tracks on it, which of course are housed on the first side. And a bunch of years later this record was re-released on this differently coloured cover, differently coloured back. It actually has a couple of bonus tracks as well, which means it's longer than ever before, and the record colour is different too. Oh, it's half and half! Can you smell it? Can you sniff it? Can you congratulate it? Oh, well done. It's half and half. I do like an half and half record. That's nice news too. So it's readily available on its recent represses. It's had lots of different repress colours actually. It should be easy to get for anyone who might particularly want it. So go out and get it. It's a nice piece for the collection, don't I? You might enjoy it or you might not, but if you do, then that is fun. So have a good week, have a nice night, don't let the bed bugs eat away at the epidermis, and don't let people who don't know what they're talking about get deep inside your mind with their etchings and peckchings. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Even if I don't. Quite often I don't know what I'm talking about. So have a nice evening, have a nice night, have a nice week, and start to prepare for Christmas, as we all should. Bye!
Thank you ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch now. It's a good video.